guys, today I'm going to be talking about a cheap, inexpensive way for you to clean your brushes, and then the different methods of me cleaning my brushes just depending on what I'm doing with them. For example, I have a way to switch from one shadow to the other without having to run my brushes through water using this makeup brush pad. I don't know, there you go, it looks. Okay, so this makeup brush pad, it's basically a little sponge. This is what it looks like. And then it comes inside this little tin, and all it does is after you're using one eyeshadow and you just want to switch it up maybe to a different color, or you want to use it for a lighter color, you just take your brush, you spin it around here, and then you're ready to use it for the next color. I'm going to show you guys how it works. I'm taking this black color. As you can see, it's completely black on the top. And then I'm gonna run it through here. You see it has the black eyeshadow. And then you just take this, run it around in here. And then as you can see here, it takes most of that black pigment out. It's not gonna fully take everything out. It's just gonna be enough for you to be able to switch to another color without the two colors mixing, if that makes any sense. The second way I have to clean my brushes is with a solution. Now, the solution is this much water, and then this part is liquid detergent, and this part is alcohol. Now, for liquid detergent, it could be Dawn or whichever. I prefer Dawn just because it cuts the grease better. Actually sounded like a commercial. But anyways, yeah, I just prefer Dawn, and then alcohol. You mix it, and that's it. That's the solution. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me get one of my, well, this one's pretty dirty. So as you can see here, that's how my brush looks. Usually I just like to run it through here, the little pad, and you'll see that it still has a little bit of that residue. All I do is I take and spray it, a good amount of it, and then I run it through a napkin. Usually I also have a microfiber cloth, so you can just keep one of those around. If you don't have one, just a napkin will work fine. And this is how it ends up looking. And then it dries fairly quickly, so let's just say like you really need to take all that pigment out. You're switching maybe from a black eyeshadow to a white eyeshadow or a pastel eyeshadow. You could just use it this way. Since it has alcohol, it dries up pretty quickly. So I mean, that's just how it's gonna work, and that's how it's gonna clean your brushes. It's a no-brainer. It's really easy. I mean, it's with stuff you already have around your house. These little containers, pretty sure you could buy these at the dollar store. So they usually come maybe in like a little travel size kit or something like that. But if not, you could buy a bigger one. I like this one just because I'll usually make a bit of the solution and keep it in a bottle or something like that and just refill it. And then that way, whenever I'm traveling, I'll just throw this in my bag and that's it. So those are the first two ways. For the third way of cleaning my brushes is the really intense deep cleaning. Before I found out about this, I used to go to Sephora and buy the Beauty Blender cleansers, but they're a little bit on the pricier side and you run through them pretty quickly. So when I ran out of those, I went to Sephora, and the girl at Sephora told me that a cheap, inexpensive way for you to clean your brushes is with a charcoal bar. She told me you could find those at the I think like Whole Foods and natural grocers, but over here I wasn't able to find them, so I ended up going to Walmart. I don't even remember what I was doing there, but I went to the beauty section and I found the BIORE charcoal beauty bar. I'm gonna insert a picture of it somewhere around here. But basically it's very inexpensive. I think it's less than like $5 or something like that, and it works great. I have used this on everything. I use it on my face, which is what it's meant for, but I use it on my face. I use it to wash my brushes, and I also use it if you have any semi-permanent makeup, like the lime creme liquid lipsticks. I had one once inside one of my pants and I threw it in the washer and it started leaking and it got onto one of my shirts. I was devastated. I washed the shirt like 5 times. It wouldn't come out. I was so stressed. I was about to throw it out, and one day I just give it a try and see if it came out. It is great. Like, guys, trust me, if you have any stubborn makeup stains on your shirts or your clothes or something like that have never come off, just try it. Take the charcoal bar. If you have an old toothbrush, or just go to the dollar store and buy yourself a toothbrush and just run your toothbrush through the charcoal bar and then just run it on your clothes. You'll see. Trust me, it works. It's awesome. You could also use it for your makeup cloths and stuff like that. Like, I have a makeup eraser and usually it takes all my makeup off, but then the makeup won't come off it. I'll just use that. I'll lather the bar inside the makeup eraser and it takes it right off. I actually show on the video how I use it to clean off the makeup off of my cloths, so that's in there too. So trust me, that is gonna work. Just try it and let me know down in the comments if it really worked for you guys. To cut the washing time in half, I made a solution that you're gonna see on the videos. It's part water, part dish detergent, and part virgin olive oil. That's gonna be so you could take your brushes and just sink them in there. Leave them for a few minutes. Don't leave them too long because your brushes are gonna start peeling. This is what happens when you leave it from one day to the other. So just leave it for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. If you wanna get them to clean a little bit faster, you could just go like this inside the solution and it's gonna take all that makeup off. So you could just do that too. If you wanna put alcohol in there, you can. If you don't, then you don't have to do it. But you'll see in the videos how I wash them, how it works, how both of them work, the charcoal bar and the solution. So, okay, so as you can see here, I fill this up 3/4 of the way with water. And then I kind of just eyeball it, but just put a little bit of dish soap in there and extra virgin olive oil. Close this up. So take this, put that in there, and then just press 1 minute. And let it just heat up for 1 minute, and then I'm gonna show you what we'll do once that's done. Okay, so I'm back. So here it is, that's the mixture. These are all my dirty brushes. And I also have a microfiber cloth, so I could just kind of set all my makeup brushes once I'm done kind of cleaning them out over there. Okay, so we're gonna take and we're gonna swirl this in here. You could already see like most of the makeup coming off. What I like to do, I like to throw all my brushes in there. All of them, just throw them head first in there. And we're gonna let them soak for a little bit. There's some brushes that this part might just come off if you leave them too long in the water. I don't leave them too long, I just leave them a little bit. I kind of take all of them and kind of like start shaking the product off. So I just leave them for a second. Now let's talk, while this sits there, let's just talk about this. Now this is the soap that I was talking to you guys about. This is the charcoal bar. And then you could get one of these little cleaning mats. I got this one at Marshall's. Obviously Sigma has them and you could buy them. I think Walmart also has one of their brands. Like anything that's just like this, you guys could use. So buy yourselves one of these little mats. This one has the little thing on the back, so you could just like put your hands in there and leave it like this. Okay, so let's use this white one first. I like to kind of run this through here, kind of wash whatever was on it. Go like this, avoid on top of the bar, and then wash whatever is left over off. And then just put it in the running water. And as you can see, it's clean. That's it. That's basically what I do with all of these. Use a little charcoal, spin it around, give it a good clean. You have this in hot or warm water. Oh, and this is what I was kind of telling you guys about. If they're wood and they're like painted over, this was at first I left them too long. I think I forgot and just left them from one day to the next, and this is kind of what happened to the brush. So just make sure you don't leave them. For the beauty blender, kind of just let it soak in there. Be careful, the water is really, really hot. You don't want to like squeeze it because all that hot water is going to come out and it's going to burn you. So just let the water kind of run through it a little bit. You're going to see all that product come out. Then you're just gonna run it through the sponge. And you're gonna want to keep cleaning it until you see that the water starts running clear. Now, if the water starts running clear and you see that maybe there's still some residue, makeup residue, just take the bar, run it through where the residue is and kind of like work your way in it. I'm past due to buy myself a new blending sponge, but I went the other day to get one at Marshall's and unfortunately they didn't have any of these ones. These are the Real Technique ones and I really, really like these ones. I think they're like $3 or $4. And here's how the beauty blender, or how the beauty sponge looks. Clean. This is a cloth that I usually use like wipe my brushes off of. This is foundation. I think this is like concealer. This is glue, eyelash glue over here. So I don't think this is probably gonna come off, but these will definitely come off. So let me just kind of show you guys. And this is how it looks. You can see that mark I told you probably wasn't gonna come off because it's glue, but the rest of it, you can see it's clean. Like I said, it's super easy, super unaffordable, and I mean, to tell you the truth, after I started doing these, I haven't gone back to buying expensive cleansers and brush shampoos and brush bars and all that stuff. So before you guys go ahead and buy anything at the store, I mean, anything expensive at the store, if you have tried the expensive cleansers, try this out and kind of compare it and let me know what you guys think about it. But besides that, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and leave your comments down below if you have any, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.